The organization that I'm working with is called 4D Technologies. They are based in New Hampshire. And I'm going to see if I can share the screen here for you. Okay. Sabrina, can you confirm that you see the screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, again, my name is Rolando Aguilera. I have worked with some of you at Autodesk before, and now I am still looking to support the Latin America channels, specifically ATC channels, learning channels, with some of the content that is created specifically for Autodesk products. The product that I'm working with and representing right now is called CADLearning. It is developed by 4D Technologies. As I mentioned, they're based up here in North America, have been within the Autodesk world for many, many years. Like you, maybe some of you, they started as a reseller back in early 80s. And now they dedicate their time specifically to creating learning content. The material that 4D Technology develops is e-learning videos, short videos specifically on a certain task for either of the products. Tasks as a individualized as just one command or a series of commands to any of the products, and it is accessible directly online. It's based on a subscription to a website. In this particular case, the provider's web, which what you see here, is the entity that has been created to support Latin America specifically, and this is the interface that the customer would see, or you would see, in this particular case, to be able to access the materials. So as you can see here, I will enter with a username and password, just as anyone would have to. And I'll give you a quick demo of the system itself, the infrastructure, the material, how it's created, and some of the things that you can do with it. So as you can see here, the content that's been created, it's all organized by industries or products. As you can see here, we have a separated Autodesk certification prep material. And as you go in here, you see all the different materials that we have available. We have already Spanish for AutoCAD 2011. Inventor, it's very soon to come. And Revit Architectural is the next product that will be available in Spanish. But in English, we do have already all the products that Autodesk offers a certification for as of now, available in English. So you can see we got 3D Studio Max, Civil 3D, Inventor, and Revit Architectural. And again, these are short videos. I'm going to see if I can launch one here for you. So an individual would click, as you can see here, on any of the functions highlighted, and then the system basically launches a separate page with a video. I don't know if you are able to hear the audio here, but So this is clean the furniture from this room into that room, and the different, or the copy command in this case. And the customer here, as you can see, you are able to advance the video, stop it, or go back to wherever part maybe you need to review again. So it's completely manageable to do with it or to learning at your own pace. I want to go back here to the interface, and I'm going to go back to the start. And another thing that I wanted to mention is, so for instance, the material is a complete course. A complete course, I mean by the fact that anything and everything on a given product, for example, AutoCAD 2012, the complete course can be divided, if you wish to, into sections like basic level, intermediate level, and advanced levels. So you have pretty much all the commands and everything that you would, or an individual need to learn on AutoCAD 2012 version. You also see here that the system has skills assessments. So for instance, this particular quiz or exam here is on the entire content of the product or the course. So someone could actually go in here and see how much they know prior to starting the course or after the course. And the system gives them immediately the results with directions as to what parts of the content they still need to review in order to maybe pass some of the areas. Furthermore, in each section, so we have here getting started, section 1. In each one of the sections at the bottom, as you can see here, is section 2. At the bottom, there is also a quiz or an exam that the individual can take that is specific to that particular area of the course. So again, a student can take an entire knowledge skills test for the entire course or by sections as well. And these are short quizzes or exams, about 13 to 15, in some cases maybe 18 questions, quick questions, multiple choice that the individuals can take. Another very important feature of the interface is the ability to create courses. So I have here this section that is called Build Curriculum. So as an administrator, I can go up here and I can say I will need to create a course for my class that's starting next week. So I'm going to do AutoCAD 2012, and I'm going to say Add Advanced. So I want to create a course on AutoCAD 2012 for advanced students. So when I say Build Curriculum, the system goes and pulls out every lesson or every video that is categorized as an advanced skill for AutoCAD 2012, and it creates a course, as you can see here, on all this content. So I could go ahead here and save this course and say AutoCAD 2012 Advanced. And now I've saved that course under my curriculum. And I can go back here, my curriculums in this section here. And again, as an administrator, I have already created several courses. But here is the course that I just created, AutoCAD 2012 Advanced. And the great thing with this is I can send it from here. So I could hit send, and I have a list of the students that will be participating in the advanced course next week, and then I can just enter the email here, send the curriculum, and this individual receives an email with an invitation to the curriculum to access and see the material before they attend your course at your ATC. So this is great because then it gives you the opportunity to get the content beforehand, even to the students, and they can review this, and then helps you to not have maybe so many scattered different levels of knowledges in your classroom. Another thing that could be done also is you could be much more specific. So either as a user or in this case, like I said, as a teacher, you could potentially go here also and say, I want actually something much more specific. And I want AutoCAD 2012, but I want let's do array command. The array command is what we're going to actually see next week in the class that's coming up, or that we're actually already in. Or as an individual, I could be just trying to use the AutoCAD, and I know that there's information about the array command, and I want to learn more about the array command, so I can actually just make a search on the content, and then here are all the videos on the course that have information about the array command. So again, by having built this, I could either just look at it from here, or I could actually then say, well, I actually want to save this. AutoCAD 2012 array. And then I can just save it and maybe come back to it and review it at a different time. Or for a school or an ATC, I guess that the important thing here would be to get it to the students. So again, you can actually go back to your curriculum listings, and you can send it from here, and you can say, here's the command that we're going to be reviewing next week in class. Take your time and review this. So the system does allow you to do that, and obviously for all the different products that you see here. So we do have, as I mentioned, categorized here by different areas or different industries. So you see here we have mechanical, we have AutoCAD electrical, AutoCAD mechanical, inventor. even the last versions of Mechanical Desktop. In the architectural area, we do have also quite a lot of content. And we go in some cases further back even to like release 2006. So an individual may not necessarily be up to the most recent version, but they can review much more older versions and the content, and it's all here. Civil, and under the analysis and visualization, maybe some of you have used or are already using Navis Works. We have some of that content as well. 3D Studio Max, we got Maya. We also have some of the stuff that's come up for Mac. So a very large amount of content that is available to you guys. Now, how does this become available to you? In different forms. So what you're seeing here is, like I said, the interface that's been created for Providers Web, the entity that distributes the content into Latin America. So this could be one potential way of accessing the course. It's given to individuals as a subscription, a one-year subscription, or if your interest is more as becoming a reseller and getting margins for each of the subscriptions that you will be selling to your students, you could also then opt to have your own individualized or personalized a portal in this particular case. And I will show you a couple of examples of what that may look like. So for instance, this ATC and reseller in Costa Rica, Nextsoft, has already committed to becoming a reseller, and we've already created a portal for them. So it gets created with their imagery, logos, and they have full access to administrating courses, creating courses, and all that I just showed you. We also have in Ecuador CompuCAD with Ivan Molina, and CompuCAD has also committed to, and it's an authorized reseller in this area. We've actually worked with Ivan for the last month, and we've done some pilots at some of the universities with some of the large customers that he has or works with in Ecuador, and we've seen quite a lot of success on that. And lastly, we also have here ISIC, or the Instituto de Capacitación de la Industria de la Construcción in Mexico. They have also opted to have their own portal and become an authorized reseller for the content. This particular entity has, I believe, about 21 active or accredited ATCs throughout Mexico. So this will be the material that they will be using in all of their ATC labs starting now. So that gives you kind of an idea of what a personalized portal would look like. And again, you would obtain in this way a complete access to the system as a administrator. What I want to mention also is, so with CADLearning products, is the idea is to introduce a form of blended learning. It's in no way the intention to minimize the amount of training possible to go through an APC. In this particular case is much more of the concept of introducing a different way to provide the students with content that they can actually use in their computer from anywhere and at any time. Very many ATCs or schools are now forced into the demand of having something online. So CADLearning works already here in North America with some of the ATCs that are using the content and are using it, as I mentioned, as a blended learning. In this particular case, one of the things that we're prioritizing for Latin America is certification prep material and the ability to sell a course, bundle it with as a blended learning, so the student would actually purchase the material or purchase the course, get access at the same time into the e-learning, and pays themselves to studying the material, and at the end go through in person at the lab, at your ATC lab training, so they can prepare themselves prior to coming and doing a full review of the content at the ATC lab. So that's a way of approaching that. In English, since we have quite a lot more content, it does give you all the options and possibilities to, as I showed you, create many different things with the content, minimize it, customize it, to just push it out to the students, check their knowledge before and after the taking of the class. So in this particular case, if you didn't want to participate as an authorized reseller, what we could do is Provider's Web can become the website or the interface that we could push your students through. We would need to discuss obviously accessing the material, pricing for it, and how we would need to work on that. So if you have questions about that, you can definitely let me know, and I can give you more information about that. I wanted to show you here. So again, for resellers and ATCs, I think as you've seen here, I think some of the immediate benefits that the system presents is the consulting support tools. So you could actually go to a large company, or for instance, one of your clients, large clients, and say, okay, I'm going to test the knowledge of all your employees, and we're going to see what areas of knowledge you need improvement on. So you could actually have them, take the exams or the quizzes that I mentioned, and then you can create customized training. So it's a great opportunity for consulting. Self-subscription, as I mentioned, so you can become a reseller and get some margins out of that. And I can give you more information on that if you're interested. The ability to introduce an innovative blended learning model in your ATCs. Nowadays, it's important not to ignore the necessities that e-learning or customers are asking for now. Knowledge assessment tools, as I mentioned, the quizzes and all those tools that we have for that. Customized course development, so you could actually develop material for a customer and actually upload it. If you have your own portal, you could actually manipulate many of the content that's there and even create personalized content. And then again, one of the most important things, I think it's the content content that we have that is created, mapped directly to the certification objectives that Autodesk has put in place. So just like the Autodesk official training guides that follow the certification objectives, this particular content is created also this way, and you can also then study this material and equally prepare for the exams. Right now in Latin America, we are running certification pilots this month. So CADLearning is a sponsorship for everyone that's taking this exam. So we have currently close to 700 people, I believe, that have registered to use CADLearning material to prepare for the course or for the exams. So we are hoping to have some good results and good experience from this test class as well and this content. So the way that I had mentioned, that we could work if you're interested in this is, as you can see here, Providers Web can become the CADLearning portal where we can push people directly through you into that portal, or some ATCs may have the initiative to become authorized resellers and have a portal of their own. Go back here. So the only other thing that I can mention here is I will put up my information, if I find it here somewhere. Anyone that's in this webinar and is interested, you can email me and I can give you or your instructors temporary access to my CADLearning portal, and they can review the content and see how they can possibly get it into your training curriculum. So again, here's the information. You can go and look more up on the web, or you can shoot me an email, and I will be more than happy to assist you with any questions or giving you access to it. Sabrina, that's all I had. Do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions. I don't know if Felipe, Nelly, or Nestor have any questions. You can write me on
Nelly, in fact, I've been working with, so thanks for joining, Nelly. Her ATC is already also into working and committing to work with some of our materials, so I'm looking forward to all the things that we could do with her.
Okay, perfect. I will send the presentation, the session recorded by email. I don't know if any have a question.
So if we don't have any questions, again, the presentation will be forwarded or posted online. Hopefully you can take a look at it. Or again, if you need to get a hold of me, you can work directly through Carvajal. I'm working very closely with them and Autodesk, Gary Hercules, and Jaime Abella to assist the Latin America channels. So you can find me directly or through these different sources, and I will be more than happy to assist you with any questions.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for your time. I think that we finished the presentation.
Thank you, Sabrina. We'll be in contact. I know you've sent me some questions from yesterday's. I'll go ahead and answer those today. And if you get any other questions today, do forward them to me as well.
Okay, thank you, Rolando.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, have a nice day. Maria?